Hello everyone, welcome to our little motorhome vlog. We're away again, another week away, which has been great. We're currently at Little Switzerland, which is just outside of Folkestone. So we're going to do a little review on this site. Just turned up, so we haven't done much at the moment. We're just having lunch. Weather's not brilliant, but that's typical when we go away, so we're used to that. So what we're going to do is do a little review around the site, and then apparently you can walk from here down to Folkestone. So we'll do that little walk and show you how good that is, and we'll get down to the harbour where we was last week, which is great if we can walk there. Going a van down there isn't so great because it's £18 to stay in a harbour car park, which is a bit extortionate, but you can park along the front. Folkestone Harbour's been done up quite a bit, so there's a few bars down there that are quite good. We went in the harbour in last time, which is really good. But we're going to try I think it's the ship, which is along the harbour front, so we're going to try that as well today. So first impressions, it's a nice site, it's very quiet, grass pitch, electric hookup, toilets and showers on site. There's a little cafe up the road, we're just going to have a look at that in a minute, so I'll do a little picture of that. A lot of people said that it's a great site for views. We are at the top of the cliff point, but there's no views from your camper van. So if you're reading reviews about nice views, that's from these static vans. You've got no views at all from the camper van, it's just hedges and trees around you. But realistically, it's not that big an issue. For me, it's still a nice, quiet site, which is what we want. Anyway, so I'm going to finish with tea, and then we'll have a little walk and explore around the site. Right, so this is the views that people were talking about, overlooking the English Channel. You can probably see France in the background. Not sure whether this is coming out in the camera. I'll zoom in. So you can probably just about see that on a clear day like today. You can see the cliffs of France. It would have been nice if you could see this in the van, and you could have, even on a stormy day, it would be quite nice to see, but sadly can't see this. There is a place up in Norfolk, which on my website, I can't remember, near Cromer, which allows you stay on the top of the cliff top and you have perfect views across the sea from there, which is a really nice site. Anyway, digressing, this is our pitch. You can see it's quite a nice setup. It's not too cramped in. They've got quite a few pitches. There's two more pitches there in front of us. And like I say, these are the statics, and there's a few around the top part which I haven't been up to yet. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. Water tap there. So maybe there were static vans there, camper vans there before, and that's why people said about the views, maybe. There's the access route coming in. It's a single track coming in, but it's easy enough to get through. And you've got the cliffs all around us. And just next to us is my parents in their little van. But anyone with kids probably love this little site. It's quite a bit to, looks like it's quite a bit to explore, and we'll see how the walk gets on in a minute. Alright, just walking up to the reception area. Thought we'd show you around here. A lot of static vans on this site. Up here is where the showers and the toilets are. Little map up here. Looks like a footpath. Let's have a look. Yeah, so if you can see this on here, we're here. So there's a footpath here to go up to the top of the cliffs, which is going up that way. Be quite an interesting one to do one day. Seems to go quite a long way on. And then the one we're going to be doing is hopefully this one here. Well, probably going down to looks like we're going to go down to the road, then down, so we can get down to the harbour down here. But what I'll do in a minute, I'll take a photograph of this when we come back, and I'll try and get this up on the video if I can. There's a cafe up there as well, which has got great views from the cafe, looking across. Right, so this is the cafe. Looks quite nice, nice views if it's wet. Yeah, it's the views from the cafe, so I'll just have a look around here, show you this. There you go, that's where we're going to be going, down there at some point. More sites around, lower down, so not sure whether there is some down there that are quite good for views. Maybe have a look in a minute. Hello.
Hello. Very still, isn't it, today?
Lovely, isn't it? There you go, in the background there, that's going out to Dover. But yeah, very clear day today. Right, so that's the cafe area where the toilets and showers are, which look pretty good. Just thought I'd walk back this route, showing you some of the other pitches that are around. There's quite a lot of walking around here. Anyone who likes walking, especially in the cliff tops, it'll be a very nice sight. This is the lower level pitches. Nice little alcove pitches here. You come away with a group of people just behind the hedges. Makes it very private. There's a few places like that around here. No lighting. It'd be quite nice at night when it's pitch black. Maybe get some good stargazing. Probably won't tonight because it's a bit cloudy. Obviously kids will love it here. Go exploring, making things in the woods. Looks like you can have pit fires. And this brings us back out to where we are. Right, so that's mostly it for site. We'll do a little walk to Folkestone. Not going to do the cliff walks. We're only here for one night. It's already gone lunchtime, so we'll put down Folkestone, hopefully get down there, and we'll show you what it looks like, the views and the harbour, and hopefully a pint of beer. Alright, so we're going to try to walk down to Folkestone Harbour. This is part of the top part. You can see the views, and that's the, I think that's the Euro tunnel there, down there. We can see in the foreground. And so we've just walked from the site, just come up to this white bridge area, which you'll see when you're coming in, up some steps, and then down here, which will take you down to the road. Now we're going to follow the road along, get onto the cliff top, because that'll get us down to the Folkestone Harbour. Obviously there might be another route into the beaches, but we don't know about that yet. Might ask at the warden, but for now, this route hopefully gets us onto the cliff tops, which I'll let you know in a few minutes. Straight down. So, end of that little footpath. There you go, footpath sign there. And onto this road. And we're literally just going to follow it straight down. You can see, apart from my wife in the front, right harbour, you might be able to see it in the screen, right at the back there is Folkestone Harbour. So this brings you out into this road here. And this is the main road in front of us that goes down to the harbour, and as we get around here you'll see the cliff top. So you should be able to get over there on the left hand side walking along cliff top. In actual fact, there's a footpath here. We go through here and we'll follow this footpath, which will take us across the green. So this will be great for anyone who's got dogs. Would love this. Obviously, might need to keep them in leagues. I don't know how close the cliff is to this area. So it's a nice walk though, so far. We've got no roads. So at least when I've had a few pints, I haven't got to worry about roads. This reminds me a little bit of Beachy Head. if anyone's been down there. It's a lovely area to go. Anyone wants to know, stay at Beachy Head. The hotel at the top usually allows you to stay overnight for free if you're eating in. So that's the cliff edge, and we're just going to follow along to that white building in front, and then it'll go down to the harbour front. So this is just a panoramic view I'm going to do of the walk that we're doing. So right at the background there is France, which today we can see. It's a nice clear day. Great walk, especially for dogs.
If it's clean.
Right, so about a quarter of the way, probably, or halfway, and there's public toilets along the route, which is going to be great when I'm coming back after a couple of pints of beer. Might need to stop for a toilet on the way back, so not far now, just down the road, and toilets halfway. Another bonus for this walk. Right, so up front, in front of us, is the Martello Towers. There's a few of these dotted around, so you can go up there and have a look around. These are built about in the 19th century as part of the lookout and defences along this coastal route, probably against France and the Spanish at the time. We're just coming to the end of the park bit, where we just walked down. There you go, that's what we've just done. And we're going to take the road route, but there's probably, over the left hand side over there, is a little footpath, and we're not sure whether that'll go down to the harbour or not, so we don't want to test it out today. Because right, so coming to the end of that road, it's been, we're doing 10-minute walk? Yeah. About 10 minutes. All downhill, so it's all uphill going back. But we're at the Pavilion. So you can Google map this now. The Pavilion's a landmark, which is just off the beach, so the beach should be the other side of that. This is a sandy beach, kids love it. Like I say, no dogs during this time of year, but the rest of the winter time you can. So it's the front of the Pavilion, which looks quite nice. It's got a lot of tailwind chairs there. Probably quite nice when it's open, but it's probably closed because of the COVID, I expect. And then just across from the Pavilion, I expect we could have gone the coastal route, which I'll show you on the way back. Looking at it now, and there's looking at it, I reckon the gate up there would have actually took you up to where he was earlier, but it would be going up and down across the cliff top. Where up in front of us is the beach, so we're just going to wander down and I'll show you the beach. And see, we haven't got Star with us, which is our dog. We've left her back there with her parents, so we can go along the beach and have a look. It looks really nice actually, I think. Sean, I think you're going to go in, aren't you? That's why you got your tail. Yeah. Right, so we're up to some steps now, which will take us down to the main pavilion, or the main stretch where you can walk across. Dogs are allowed on this bit, and we're on the lead, but not allowed on the beach. And right over the back is the harbour. Tide's out at the moment, which is nice. So we're going to have one down here. There you go, that's the last bit down to the beach. And there you go, we're at welcome to Sunny's Sands Beach. So, just for anyone that has got dogs, can't be on the beach between the 1st of May and the 30th of September. Right, so steps we just came down, where we had the sign. I expect the tide comes up here, looking at the state of these steps, and they're all rocks around here, so anyone that doesn't like to walk across these, you don't have to. Right over the back there is some normal steps down to the beach, so you can just walk along the top and then get down to the beach, which is what we're going to do. Anyway, so that was the steps. Can't just come back up the top again. Didn't want to risk slipping, break my ankle. That'd ruin the day, wouldn't it? Sean's gone on. He's young and fit, not like me. So we're just going to walk along here. It's nice and easy to walk along here. And steps over the back there. You can see my son Sean down there, still trying to clamber across the rocks. Obviously he'll be there for us. Yeah, float there digging lugworms. Be a nice bit of fishing around here actually. Get the rods down here, and for looking for crabs in little pools of water.
Sure.
Like these kids are doing. It's a nice place for little kids and for big kids. Swimming, get the boat down. Dogs can go all along here, yeah, as long as they're on the lead. But not on the beach, which is not a problem. We can sit up here usually with one of us at a time with a dog, and your kids can go down and play. There is another beach, the other side of the harbour, which with the tide out, I'll be able to show you. But yeah, it must be warm out there. Someone's swimming out there. A couple of kids are in there.
Brave.
Right, so we're down to the step bits. This is the safer route down to the beach, and this is 1 mile from the campsite. So it's not that bad a walk, 1 mile.
Uphill going home.
And so yeah, we're gonna let Sean go in. I'll show you the harbour bit, and we go for a little paddle. Right, down by the harbour now. Got showers, outdoor showers. It's quite handy, real sandy. And this is a beach, part of the harbour beach. So obviously it comes up, the water comes up right up this end. And there's no signs to say that dogs are not allowed on this one. So I'm expecting that you're allowed to take dogs on this one. Be nice to find out. Anyone knows, if I don't find out, comment below. Be nice to find out if dogs can go on this. At least then you can come down here with your 4-legged friends to enjoy a bit of the water as well. It'd be lovely to do a bit of fishing here and all, if you're allowed. There's something down there, I think this is no diving, which is normal. Someone has decided to build a houseboat. Oh, too far in.
Yeah.
You see that? So about that. Yeah, so over the back there is a car parking area. That's the harbour car park, which is around £2.50, £3 for cars. If you've got a car, that's per hour. If you've got a motorhome, it's £18 for the day. There's no hourly rate on that. A bit extortionate. So you're better walking down. You can see up the top there, the white building we went past on the way down. Like I say, 1.1 mile, about a mile to get here. It's not a bad walk. Most people can do that. And ice cream parlour. This is all ice cream parlour. There's toilets up behind me as well. There's toilets. Just down there on the right is the pub we're going to go into, which I'm going to tell you about. Further down, the glass one, I think it's a restaurant or bar. I'll have a look at that in a minute. And then you've got the Harbour Inn further down, and a few other bars and stuff. Spent quite a bit of money on Folkestone Harbour. It's been done up quite nicely. There you go, Sean's been in the water. He's got his wetsuit on. I think he's 007 coming on, running along here. The new James Bond. Yeah, don't think you needed a wetsuit really. Opposite to what I thought. Right, we left 007 back there, and we're going to pop down, have a pint. The Mariner is the name of the pub in the end. There is parking down here, but I wouldn't bring a van down here. Just opposite the harbour. It's quite nice. It looks like you can get a plastic pint and go and sit by the harbour. Right, so just popped into the marina, getting the work right. Yeah, pint of beer, plastic cup with a lid on, so because we've taken it away back to the beach. Doing all the right things with social distancing. Put your name down, clean your hands before you go in. Got the screens over the bar and everything, so brilliant really. People watching this in the future, this is the COVID year. So yeah, quite nice in there. And pint of Spitfire. Nice real British ale. Looks, just found out, looks like dogs are allowed on this part. This is the harbour part. A few people going out there on their boards. Paddle balls, that's what they're called, aren't they? So, not going mad. The marina is there, I said about, and it has got the shipping. I thought it was called the shipping, which is just opposite the harbour, which is what I was looking at. I thought it was called the shipping, so we're going to have a pint there. So this is the other side of the harbour. That's the Harbour Inn, which is a nice little pub outside area. This is a rock salt restaurant overlooking the bay. Looks lovely. Quite expensive, but then I suppose they've got a premium spot. And this is the old railway inn. Railway lines go through, and this is what they're doing up. Down the back there is the old railway station. Nothing there at the moment. Got a signal box there on the right hand side, which I'll go down another day, have a look. But yeah, nothing down there at the moment, but they're just doing it out. I don't know how much more they're spending on this place, or whether the project's still ongoing, because there's a lot of weeds. And then you can see this is all barriered off at the moment, where this railway goes on further down, so I don't know how much they're going to be doing, but at the moment, they're doing a really good job. It looks really nice. Right, so we're on our way back now. Had a couple of pints. Pint in each pub, like I normally do. Yeah, nice day out down the Folkestone Harbour. So if you're staying at Switzerland, little Switzerland, well worth doing the walk down to the Folkestone Harbour. Definitely recommend it. And both pubs, well, there's 3 pubs down there. So anyone likes a pint of real ale, you definitely get a nice pint of real ale down there as well. So another mile walk back now, about 20 minutes, and toilet break away. So hope you enjoyed it. See you in a minute. So about halfway back, just popped in, got toilet break on the way up. Still lovely views. Anyone who doesn't walk far, there's seats along the way, so you can have a little break. 007 there with his mask on, having a little break. Yeah, nice quiet area, and nice views the way. Walk on the way back. Right, so just got back. It took us about 20 minutes to get back. Yep. 20-minute walk back. Ain't that hard really. It's a bit uphill. Having a barbecue now, and we just found out that, talking to one of the locals, there's quite a few walks around here, and just over there behind the men's toilet, which is behind me down there, is a footpath. Takes you up the top of this cliff face. I hope you can get that in there. So it takes you up the top of that cliff there, and there's a pub up there as well. So we're probably going to pop up there later on, have another pint of beer. You'd think of an alcoholic I am going, wouldn't you? That'd be a nice 3 pints of beer for the day. Right, little update. We thought we was finished, but we decided we're going to try walking up the hill to the pub. So just behind me, you can see the rest of my family following along. It's up the top of the cliff, so quite a steep, weavelly road path, which starts at, you can either start at behind the men's toilets top block, or there is a sign just up before the reception on the left hand side where it says, shows you all the footpaths, so you can start from there, and you just follow it up. I mean, it's not too bad, it's a weavy road, it's not straight up, depending on your abilities. You still having fun?
Fantastic. One of your expeditions.
See, nice little stroll in the evening to the pub. I mean, what else is there to do when you're on a campsite? Get up the top here, see there's a view. Not much of a view. I think it's too much vegetation around up here. Don't really can see how high. We're quite high up there, about halfway. And the cliffs at the back. So they should be here soon. We'll show you the top. So, a bit further up. Still seems like a long way to go. At the treetops now, and this has reminded me of an island trip we did. If anyone's seen an island trip around the Wicklow Mountains, where we walked and walked and walked for 6 hours, keep thinking we're at the top, and it went on forever. But anyway, it's supposed to be a 10-minute walk, so we should be nearly there. Just wait for my parents to catch up. Well, Here you go for a view. You can probably see a van right over the back there. Probably focus on my finger then. And in the foreground is Folkestone Harbour, where we were. Remember that walk? Some cows down there. I think that where the lights, I don't know if you'll see it, some lights down there. I think that's the wine campsite. And there's a beach down there for the wine campsite, which is closed at the moment. Because they had problems with the cliff erosion. And right around the corner there is Dover. So, but we're still enjoying it, aren't we?
Yeah!
Right, still going up. But this is a bonus. If you look down there, on the beachfront, campsite, that's one campsite. We've never been there. It's a caravan, a camping club, I think it is, owned by, which is that Simon saw on the main road. The beach was closed because they had, apparently there's an erosion of the cliffs into the sea, which caused a bit of a chemical problem with the beach or something. I don't know the full story of it. But that's another campsite I might pop into and have a look one day. Give you a bit of a review on it. Looks quite nice. Right on the beach, got its own private beach. But not so easy to get to Folkestone, I don't think, from there, compared to Little Switzerland, but still, own private beach and fishing. If you're into fishing, look right down now. Don't know how good this phone is at focusing in, but there's a guy down there. You probably can't see him, a dot right in the middle. No, it's probably not focusing. There's a guy down there fishing on that edge of that concrete slab. So that's the one campsite. Right, so we made it to the top. There's a house at the top, it's all levelled out. Should go on to the road and a pub. So look what you got here. This point here is Folkestone, and right over the back there where you see, pop the camera's focusing on my finger, but right over the back where you see the bigger buildings is Folkestone main town, where we didn't go, but Folkestone Harbour's there, and you probably can't see it right in the foreground. Right the way back you see a shadow of the buildings is Dungeness, where it was last night, and the lighthouse is down there as well. And then you've got our campsite just below us here, and that big white, that hill that we was going to walk over, which we decided not to. You can see the road there. I don't know how good this is coming out. That's the road that we followed on earlier on to get down to the harbour. There's the one campsite just down there, which is private beach. The white cliffs of Dover down around the side. Follow it round and you get to Dover and Dover main harbour. And the railway down there is, I think someone said it's the Eurostar. I'm not sure it is. I'm pretty sure it's not the Euro tunnel. I think it's just a normal coastal line. But we can look that up. And right down the back there is France. So we can sit up here and wave to our French neighbours before we leave Europe. Here we come.
I'm only on 2%.
Clear from the back, coming up.
Oh God, where did you get?
See, we made it. We're at the top.
Where did you get?
See, now that's only a little stroll to the pub. I mean, it's like a Sunday afternoon stroll, really.
Where's the pub? Good view from me up here.
We've got hopefully over the corner on the road. Let's have a look.
9.
Right, we go through here. Get as much as we can before the battery runs out. Hey? Right, path here, left or right. So I think we've got to have a look now. What way to the pub? Otherwise it's a long walk and no pub. Right, if we got it right, and then you get to the top, there's a metal fence all the way along.
It bloody better be.
And there's a gate that's open that we're assuming is the path to the pub.
What it's doing is I'm leading out
So
into a field.
yeah, so there's a bit of a field. There's
Now for my little man.
another little fence here on the right hand side, which is probably someone's boundary line, I'm assuming. Could be someone's back garden. But we can hear the road in front,
This is not on any road.
but we're not sure whether this is the footpath or someone's back garden now.
If you hit the main road, turn left.
I'm sure someone will tell us in a minute. Right, made it. The main A road. Pub's just down there, and this is the last bit we had to walk through. And this is a good example of why you shouldn't wear shorts when you're going walking on country paths. As you can hear from the screams just a minute ago, stinging nettles, brambles, thistles, there are lots down there, all overgrown. You want a Rambo machete really, or Put up with the stings. Normally I'll just wear jeans. Might want to wear jeans next time. Anyway, let's get down here on the road. So this is the main A road. There's the pub. And not sure if it's open. Doesn't look like it's open after all that. And you could get a bus here probably down to Folkestone. And oh yeah, that's the other thing. They allow motorhomes to park here because we've been in here earlier on today. They've set aside to cut little bays just for motorhomes to park up. So quite a nice pub really, I think. Not sure if they'll add dogs in, we'll find out. So this is the pub, the Valiant Sailor. Dogs are welcome. So that's quite nice to know. I think they also do food, but that's the Highview Park as well, which is not for motorhomes and that, but normal static van park. And there's your camper van parking bays that they've just set up with a couple of bollards to let your camper van stay as well. But I wouldn't stay here at night, I don't think, because it's on the main, I think it's the A260, A259, so it's quite a busy road. Right, so we've had a pint, and we're going back now. Bit dark now. When my battery holds up, I'll do a little screen video shot of all of Folkestone. Maybe even see France lit up. Apparently, you can see France on a clear day, all lit up from up the top. Depends on how long the battery lasts on the phone. If it dies, then obviously that'll be the end of this review. And you can hear the screams in the background. Like I say, wear long legs, long trousers, jeans preferably. Because it is quite bad and you don't really want to be wearing shorts going through stinging nettles. Battery's holding up, so this is quite nice. I'm not sure how this comes out on the video, but everything's nicely lit up. It's brilliant up here now, and this would be a nice spot actually if you want to come up and just sit up here and have a beer while going to the pub actually. So down there is Folkestone, that's the bright lights all lit up. Right in the background, I'll put it up there, right down there in the background, that's the Dungeness, which you can see lit up, in the power station down there, which you can see from here. And then over there, all lit up, that's France. A few boats out there as well. And around the corner's Dover, obviously, I said earlier. But yeah, what a sight. It's nice tonight and all, it's not too much wind. You could sit up here quite easily for a couple of hours, having a pint of beer rather than sitting down there on the campsite. And that'd be the end of this vlog. And I said earlier it'd be the end, this would be it. So if you like this, it's the Switzerland, little Switzerland campsite. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll do some more reviews and other cut sites as we get round to see them.